CH1, The Quiet Pioneer, Bengio's Wisdom and Leadership. Welcome. Today we start a journey that blends the quiet genius of Yoshua Bengio with the boldness you need to lead. Bengio, a pioneer in deep learning, once said that wisdom begins when a leader learns to listen as much as to speak. This philosophy is a compass for anyone who wants to grow, to inspire, and to make a lasting impact. A short story illustrates his point. Early in his career, Bengio faced a dilemma: whether to publish a breakthrough algorithm that could transform the world or to hold it back for safety. He chose to share it openly, trusting that the collective intelligence of the community would refine and guide its use. This act of openness demonstrated leadership that prioritizes collective wisdom over personal acclaim. The lesson is simple. True leaders cultivate an environment where ideas flow freely and everyone feels heard. By asking questions instead of commanding answers, you invite growth and foster trust. Here are practical steps. 1. Create a weekly Dia Circle with your team where no topic is off-limits. 2. During meetings, ask, what would this solution look like if we approached it from a different perspective? 3. Write down the insights you gather and act on only the ones that align with your core mission. Remember, wisdom is not a solitary pursuit. It grows when you learn from others, challenge your own assumptions, and let curiosity guide your decisions. Conclusion: Bengio teaches us that effective leadership is rooted in listening, openness, and continuous learning. If you are enjoying this, like, share, and subscribe for more wisdom and leadership content. Reflective question: how can you turn your next meeting into a space where everyone feels their voice is valued? CH2, The Curiosity Engine. 5 core principles of Bengio's leadership wisdom. Bengio's leadership style is built on 5 principles that echo his belief in the power of curiosity. These principles give you a roadmap to harness wisdom and inspire others. Principle 1: embrace uncertainty. Bengio once remarked that the greatest insights come when you are comfortable with the unknown. In practice, this means setting ambitious goals and being open to failure as a learning tool. To apply this, set a big win target for your project and prepare a detailed learning log that captures every setback and what it taught you. Principle 2: value patience. The breakthrough in deep learning did not happen overnight. It was a marathon of iterations. Mimic this by allocating time for reflection after each task. Pause, ask, what did I learn that I can apply next? The patience you build will refine your decision-making and reduce impulsive errors. Principle 3: cultivate empathy. Bengio stresses that to lead, you must tune into the needs of others. Actively practice active listening. Nod, summarize what you heard, and ask follow-up questions before you respond. In a leadership context, this ensures you are solving real problems and not just reacting to surface symptoms. Principle 4: prioritize collaboration over competition. In his labs, Bengio often shared resources, data, and code openly. Your team can mirror this by establishing a shared workspace where knowledge is documented and accessible, and when success is celebrated, it is shared equally among all contributors. Principle 5: commit to lifelong learning. Bengio's career is a testament to continuous curiosity. Schedule monthly knowledge sprints where you and your team read papers, attend talks, or experiment with new tools. This culture keeps the team agile and ready for change. Conclusion: by adopting these 5 principles, you turn everyday challenges into opportunities to grow as a leader and to inspire the same in others. If you are enjoying this, like, share, and subscribe. Reflective question: which of these 5 principles feels most natural to you, and which one will you work on improving first? CH3, Living the Lecture. How Bengio applied wisdom and leadership in his own life. Bengio did not just preach wisdom, he practiced it in ways that shape our everyday actions. His career is a living case study of disciplined curiosity and principled leadership. He began with a modest apprenticeship at the University of Quebec, where he balanced teaching with research. During this time, he adopted a practice of debriefing sessions after each lecture, noting what resonated and what did not. This habit, he said, sharpened his communication and deepened his understanding of how people learn. You can bring this into your life by scheduling a 5-minute lesson learned reflection after every major task or meeting. Bengio's collaborative ethos was demonstrated when he co-founded an open-source research platform that democratized access to machine learning tools. He saw the platform as a leadership experiment. Who would take ownership? How would trust be built? And what would happen when the group's collective intelligence was unleashed? This success shows that a leader's vision can be amplified by empowering others. Replicate this by launching a small project that invites cross-departmental participation and giving team members ownership over their segments. As a leader in academia, Bengio faced funding limits and the pressure to publish quickly. He chose to slow his pace, allowing mentors to guide his students. The result was a generation of researchers who became leaders themselves. His lesson to us: leadership is not about swift victories, but about nurturing the next wave of wisdom. Create a mentorship framework where more experienced members guide newcomers with clear goals and evaluation checkpoints. Conclusion: Bengio's life reminds us that wisdom is actionable. Practice deliberate reflection, foster collaboration, and guide the next generation. Your leadership path will not just be about what you achieve, but how you help others grow along the way. If you are enjoying this, like, share, and subscribe. Reflective question: what small change can you make today to turn your learning moments into shared growth experiences for others? CH4, transforming theory into practice, applying Bengio's wisdom in modern life. Now that you know the stories and the principles, it's time to make them part of your daily routine. These concrete actions will embed Bengio's leadership wisdom into your personal and professional life. First, adopt a curiosity journal. Each day, write 3 questions that challenge your current understanding. Later, research the answers and note how they shift your perspective. This practice hones your ability to stay inquisitive, which is essential for adaptive leadership. Second, when setting goals, use the Bengio check. Ask yourself, is this goal measurable, aligned with a larger vision, and does it invite collaborative input? This check ensures that goals are not just personal ambitions, but shared milestones that inspire your team. Third, restructure meetings into learning circles. Start each session with a short recap of what was learned since the last meeting, then open the floor for a quick insight round where everyone shares something useful they discovered. This format reinforces continuous learning and inclusive dialogue. Fourth, commit to an open source mindset. Whether you develop software, craft marketing content, or design products, release at least one element of your project publicly. This act of generosity signals trust and openness, values that foster long-term respect. Fifth, practice reflective leadership. End each day with a pause. What decisions made the most impact? What could have been handled better? And what new question arises? Write down these insights and set an intention for the next day. This habit turns day-to-day actions into a learning loop that fuels wisdom. Conclusion: integrating Bengio's teachings into your everyday life turns abstract wisdom into tangible growth. By questioning, listening, collaborating, and sharing, you create a ripple of impact that extends far beyond yourself. If you are enjoying this, like, share, and subscribe. Reflective question: which of the 4 steps outlined will you incorporate into your routine tomorrow, and how will you measure its impact? CH5, the ongoing journey, your next steps in wisdom and leadership. You have reached the final chapter, but the journey continues. Bengio's legacy tells us that wisdom is never complete. Leadership is an evolving relationship with yourself and those around you. Key takeaways: listening is the foundation of trust, and trust accelerates collective growth. Curiosity invites uncertainty, but opens doors to breakthrough insights. Patience and reflection refine your decisions and protect against rash behavior. Collaboration distributes power and amplifies impact. Mentorship turns individual wisdom into an ecosystem of leaders. To move forward, begin by setting a quarterly review. Map your growth along the 5 principles you've learned. Assess where you are strong and where you need more practice. Then, plan a tangible goal that incorporates at least 2 principles, e.g., launch a cross-functional project that requires collaborative learning and reflective checkpoints. Bengio reminds us that the weight of leadership is on how you enable others to shine. Carry that message into every interaction and let your actions be a mirror of the wisdom you seek to embody. If you are enjoying this, like, share, and subscribe. Reflective question: what is one concrete action you will take this week that will demonstrate your commitment to growing in wisdom and leadership?